So, hello, my good people. Welcome back um, to this live stream. It's been actually a minute. The whole of this week I've not been able to come live. It's currently the London session of Thursday, 2020, no, 2026, on 30th of July. So, but I'm glad. I'm glad to be back. This week has been a slow week. I know for traders there are week that you've been locking in for quite some time. Then kuna tu zile week unasikianga I don't know how to say body fatigue or something like that. So this has been one of that week. But I've been checking the market, although I've not been careful on analyzing any of the market. That's why I've not been coming live. But I've been checking the markets. Yesterday there's FOMC, and we see how it sharply reacted. We were not in any trade either. So, but thank you for those who have been locking in, those who have been watching these videos even after the live. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate you and thank you for the support that you are giving to this channel. So our challenge is really going on. Remember, it's a journey to 1M. So we're really pushing the challenge. We are not giving up. We are not getting tired anytime soon. And now, also to support the cause, now there is merchandise. If you need a merchandise bearing this, a walk to trade logo, we have merchandise. You can support us. You can just reach on the number on the description to buy any of the merchandise. We have capes, we have t-shirts, we have hoodies, so you can support us. Remember, if you look at the description of this video, I've explained why what this challenge is all about, and also different ways that you can support and be part of this particular work. So without wasting much of your time, let us just get into the market and see what we have in the market, what has so far happened, what I've been able to capture. Then we'll continue from this. This is going to be an introductory video. Actually, I'll do a more advanced video on deep analysis later in the day. But for now, I just want to get to see what has happened so far, what the market actually has printed. Uh, since the week started, now we are post FOMC. We see what so far has transpired in the market. Then it's going to be fine. So having said that, without much ado, let's get into the chart and see what happened. So I want to say that this has been not a bad week to say. Uh, it's only that how do I say? It's only that I was not so keen to trade the markets, the financial markets. Now, this one I'm starting with AUD USD. This is a pair that I analyzed this week. I've said it's only that I was not coming live, but I was trading. I was trading, I was looking at the markets. Now, this is a pair that I looked at it when the week started, and it had quite a clear price action. As you can see here, we had the last break of structure, then market structure shift. Now, one thing to understand, when you see me marking with black, I mean these are 4-hour time frame, then blue is a 1-hour time frame. So just using different color to distinguish my markings. Um, in that case. So we have market structure shift here, we break of structure, then we had a liquidity sweep over here. This was a liquidity sweep over here. Market failed to continue to close further above. Then there was this zone that was about here that market has been respecting for quite some time now. Guys, you tell me how do you handle these toddlers? I'm with a toddler here. She wants my microphone, mama. Check this. He was confused. All right. So if I'm just going to remove everything and still in the 1-hour time frame, so that I can see clearly what's happening over here. Let me just get them out of my way. Um, we had a very good liquidity sweep over here. And again, the market was flowing in a channel. So there was a liquidity sweep, and below it was followed by what I can call a market structure shift over here. Finally, with a market structure shift, over this particular place. With a market structure shift over this particular place over here, the market correctly. With a market structure, with the market structure shift, allow me to change the color to black like that. And FOMC pushed the price actually to react to the zone that I was part of the zone that I was looking for the price to react to. FOMC pushed the price because I was looking to see price reacting in this particular region uh, as the only point of interest after the market shifted, because this order block here, market reacted to it strongly like that, then pushed down. So this was the only order block that I was looking for the price to react to, and FOMC reacted sharply to that. So market might want to come and feel um, that gap that I'm trying to see there. See, there's a lot of gap as a lot of market pressure. So market can still come to try and fill the gap before pushing even further down, as per my my analysis, and even maybe further down to this level, or this move already might have happened. Remember, this was just a market, a liquidity sweep. So price can have alternatively swept these as treated this as an inducement, get this one as an inducement to this level here, reacting out to this demand zone that has just happened. Then you can see a move, you can see a break or structure, a break above the zone here, and price now continue to break structure, react ultimately on this. Remember me, ultimately I'm looking forward to see market reacting onto this zone here. This is my zone that actually was looking ultimately for this pair to come. All right. So that's my ultimate reaction, that I'm really expecting to see price pushing to that ultimate level. So we can have some reactions over here, back to this zone, but again you can have a break above it to continue and push to this zone. Although primarily I'm expecting to see a reaction back down here before further pushing up. So that's some of the things that we're going to keep eye to see what the price is going to tell us. And those are the two zones that I'm actually currently watching to see how price is going to react on those particular zones. So I cannot say that I have a clear picture on that. I have whatever I'm having right now is more of a waiting. Um, I hope I don't get copyright strike, because there is Coco playing on my background, and my little Nasdaq. I call her Nasdaq. She has to watch today. I'm the one babysitting. All right. So that is the direction that perhaps I'm waiting to see if it happens. Will be good. First of all, after I don't think today there is any major news that is coming. Besides Trump waking up and saying something, but I don't see any. We have something. We have something. No, this one, they are not that major. Okay, we don't have a major news coming. Now when you go to USD card, I'm just focusing on forward time frame for now. Guys, please kindly just bear with me. In this USD card, something rather interesting is happening. Remember USD card, um, after this push, let me show you the daily time frame. After this push that has been happening, over this push here, if you also try to look at OTE or using FIB, you'd realize that This pair is very still in the premium zone. This is the premium zone. So it means I'm really a bit skeptical looking for buyers for this pair because it can really sell off very fast. So just a quick one. As the price was moving, finally we saw a market structure shift happening at this particular point here, whereby market um, gave us some bearish properties that are now confirmed. You can see we had a high and now a low came in the place, and now price pushed here, and now just this is just I think this is more of a pull. So it's more of a pull to try and react back to the zone that was here, to this zone that was here, and prices reacted there actually very well. Um, all right. So the zone of interest, the zone of demand actually. I mean, the zone of supply. All these zone up to this level is zone of supply. And price has done so well, reacting onto it. Now on this movement, that price was pushing towards that particular zone. We had a small break of structure there. This is an internal movement. Yes, market is black. An internal break of structure, which was finally actually broken when the market pushed back to this level here, pushed down to that level. Of course, FMC was in the play. I want to make this very straight. I'm sure if that's straight. FMC was in play. And now we are looking forward to see how price is going to behave, reacting to a zone over here. So if you ask me, I'm waiting for few sales here and I mean for few buys here and there up to that particular zone. I want to see how price will react to this zone here, push back, push up all above to this zone over here. I want to see that reaction and maybe later I'm taking some sales back to this level here. So it's something I'm going to wait and see how price going to react back to that particular zone there. All right, that's what I'm interested really to know what's going to happen. Then when price gets there, we'll mitigate into the four, I mean into the 1 hour time frame, hourly time frame, to see exactly what to do, what to do. But if you had, if I want this market earlier, I can see I had a liquidity strip happened. I had my liquidity strip which happened thereabout. The leg that cost liquidity was about here. Market structure shift like that one. Price dropped, came back to this level here. You could have gotten this sell, but it is what it is. So here, I want to see if price would go all the way. Uh, I want to see if price would go all the way to that particular zone. Wait. I want to see if price will go all the way to this zone over here. Then we'll be able to take some some sales, um, some sales of that zone. So just want to try and see. Let me clone it. Uh, Today I'm using one hand because one hand is holding my microphone. All right. So um, want to see if price would come and consider that there's a chance that price would come all the way. Can have a chance that price would come all the way, clear all these liquidities, and even react to these zones here before dropping down. There's a chance. There's that chance price will do that. But let's wait and see what's going to happen. Today I'm not putting it on my notion because I want to be a very pretty fast interaction of the mini. I already analyzed some over when the week started. You see, this is week 4, so that you know I was not lazing around. I had some few analysis over here and there, so it's just a recap of what I'm looking forward to. If you come here, um, Later with this one. This one I was in a sale that was anticipating. I was actually anticipating price to clear this down to this level. Yeah, so I just got into this trade sale. This trade sale. Although it's not something that I recommend people to be doing. Just got into this trade sale, and this is where that I was saying like, okay, I had some just few coins that I was really willing to to make them disappear. But I was looking forward for the price to come back to this one, and I know eventually it will come. And eventually it will come because I have every other reason why I should be doing that. There was a liquidity sweep, as you can see, up. Now we had a market structure shift. You know how I trade, eh? Market structure shift happening over here. Uh, market structure shift. Now what do we wait? We wait to see price coming to this zone before taking our buy. So I'm looking forward to buy this, but price has to come down to that zone. So he said, as I'm waiting for the price to come down, let me take a distress sell in one of our accounts that I don't care so much about it. All right, so that is it, and actually it's the same thing that actually we are really waiting to see happening also over here. Well, because also we had a liquidity over here, swept liquidity with a market structure shift over here. Now I'm waiting for the price to drop, and it is going to happen. Gold, I want to show something on gold. Gold, we got a sale entry, but I mean a buy entry, but it was swept out, and FOMC came. A lot of shenanigans. Can see how price went. But already we were taken out in that particular trade. So it's not a trade that we were in at the moment, right? Just waiting to see what's going to happen. Actually, I'm expecting price to react in a zone here before I can take some sales somewhere here. There is a W pattern completion of it. So I'm expecting to catch some sales on gold over here, and these sales might go all the way to this level. But my target will be this. All right. So if you get some entry confirmation, especially at this particular zone here, you can be able to take some sales on gold. Our target is just here. Stop loss just above the zone. Okay. So that's what I'm looking. I'm looking primarily at for gold. You know those are liquidity. One thing I told you about gold. Land. If gold sweeps one liquidity, what happens? It goes to sweep that next one. Those are liquidity sweep like that. So um, you might be in for that sell in gold. Let's see how that one happens in a short while. And this one can go to lower time frame like 1 hour. I mean like 30 minutes, so that you can refine it. I see there's a W pattern there. I mean an M pattern. If you're using it as one of your confirmations, but you have a pattern like this one, drop down, then we have the blue pattern like that. You can just look forward to have a conclusion, then drop it. But as I said, gold and all these pairs can be very tempting in you. Approach them with a lot of care, all right? With a lot of care. This is something that is really clear in the game, but yeah. So don't worry about this one. I do not have a stop loss on this. I went in full margin, so I'm not so worried about that. The other pair that I think I managed to look at was this one. Yeah, this one thing it was clearer in the 1 hour time frame. It was clearer here. Um, Finally, we had a market structure shift over here. As you can see, we had a market structure shift market shift like that. So it's still in order. Price can come all the way to treat this as an inducement and come all the way to react to these zones above before dropping drastically. So something that also needs to be kept watch. This pair has really troubled me. I no longer understand it anymore, especially during these periods of it consolidating. Okay, that's why I normally say for a consolidating market, it's also important to stay away from it. Because it's just consolidating and it has failed to give me some good entries. We took an L there and that's fine. All right. We took an L there and it's been fine. All right. So when it comes to this one now, I think we we got that and we are really expecting to see price if price would come to this zone here, of which if it has satisfactorily um, it has satisfactorily actually retraced to a fair value gap over here that has just happened before this one. So if we can get a good entry model, you all know what we normally look at. We can be able to take that uh, sell, right? Take that sell there. Any other pair that we looked at, I think there is nothing so far that is welcoming. Yes, this one now again, I think it's some reactions over it with a breakout structure to the downside, complete breakout structure, another one like that. Okay, market broke up. So we had that zone is still being repeated. I think this market we might still be just here for quite some time. Uh, might just be here for quite some time, but we'll wait and see. I'm really hoping to see markets finally pushing all the way to this zone. All right. Then this one we don't have a setup yet. Nasdaq not yet. Yeah, so it's reacted sharply on the FOMC. Uh, we were expecting to see price push to this level before dropping, but it really dropped. I think this was as a result of FOMC. I don't know how it will react on this one again. If it will buy, we don't know, but we'll have to keep watch our eye on it. The BTC is not one of the pairs that we are looking at this at this time. All right. So you have a sharp move. I think dollar is really weakening uh, sharply. People can tell me what's happening. We don't know what's happening, but dollar is weakening sharply. I think I will be receiving margin calls right now on this one. I should be receiving margin calls on this one, right? So that's all that has transpired so far. Want to keep an eye to see if we can capitalize uh, on this particular move to get set up, especially on this one. Um, want to see if we can be able to capitalize on it. to get a very good setup and take that sell down. But I can see there's a lot of pressure. So you see this pressure happening is a pressure that don't want to, take your chances lightly. Otherwise, you'll end up blowing the account. All right. So there's a lot of pressure, but it is what it is. So that's currently level 30. I'll be looking at this market exactly at 12 to see what is happening. Uh, then that will be it. All right. So that's great. Thank you for joining. It has been a short one today. See you on the next one. Bye. Yeah.